From the East and the West, you've heard others, but now you've tuned into the best. This is a PrimeWave Media production.
Welcome back. This is Horsin Around, and today is January 9th, and we preview the 10-race card over at the Great Race Place, Santa Anita. And today we have ourselves a very good race one. We have, for right now, we have 8 runners, no scratches as of yet. We're going to go ahead and take a horse that looks to be one of the bigger prices on the board today, and it's going to be a horse by the name of Striking a Pose. Horse is going to be in the 6th hole today, and is going to be trained by Blaine Wright and ridden by Juan Hernandez. This is an old NorCal combination right here. These two are very familiar with each other. Blaine Wright is a top trainer up north, and Juan Hernandez for almost a decade was a top rider up north until he moved down here to Southern California. So I like the duo. I like the package. I like the way that this horse is coming into the race. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put these horses together put this horse together with by the name of Lane Way, who looks like the best in class. This horse is going to be trained by Richard Mandela and ridden by Drayton Van Dyke, DVD. And then we're also going to throw in the one horse who's going to be Rip City. This horse is trained by Mike Pipey and is going to be ridden by Mario Gutierrez. And our last horse in the top horses is going to be a horse by the name of Camaraderie. This horse is going to be ridden by Joel Rosario and trained by John Sadler. This could be a superfecta to start the day as well, too. So I would say go ahead and box this thing up. And the way that you will box it up, it will be 1, 3, 5, and the 6. Okay, so pretty much there it is. That's our race one. And this is going to be an allowance race. That's for $63,000. So this is starting off the day with the big bucks. So we move forward to race 2. And in race 2, we have ourselves 7 runners in this race. And got a pretty good group here. And I'm going to go with the horse by the name of Cheap, Cheap, Cheap. This horse is going to be trained by Doug O'Neill and ridden by Mario Gutierrez. Cheap, Cheap, Cheap looked really good at Santa Anita on the turf back in May of 2020 on May 22nd. Let's go ahead and look at the clip real quick and see how this horse went from the rooted to the tooted, as I like to say. Or like they say, from windfall, and that's all. The horse went to the front, didn't look back, and got themselves a very good win here in this in a race in another allowance race, which was for $51,000. So this was a big day for Cheap, Cheap, Cheap. And then the horse is going to be challenged, though. The best horse in the field is probably going to be the horse Anna Fantastic. Anna Fantastic is, as we can see in the clip here, is a fighter. This horse is going to fight. This horse is going to figure out their way to get to the finish line. And this is where this is going to wind up being a really good race. And I feel like we can have a 1-2 duel out here on the front between these two horses. And then I'm going to go ahead and add in the 3 horse, She's a Dime. This is another Doug O'Neill trainee. He's going to be ridden by Alex Centino. And Alexis has been doing very well. Centino is a good jockey, and I like the way that this horse is coming along. Great win over at Los Alamitos in the last meet on December 19th. So the horse is, pretty much in tune to winning as well. So this is a good look as well. So we do have the 3 horse here. She's a Dime. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to finish up with the horse by the name of No Cover Charge. No Cover Charge is going to be the 2 horse today. Going to be trained by Jonathan Wong and ridden by Ricardo Gonzalez. This is a good combination. They won a lot of races together up north. And they look to go ahead and try to get their picture taken today as well, too. Here in race 2. And this is going to be, once again, an allowance optional claimer. And this is going to be a $63,000 purse as well, too. Let's go ahead and move on to race 3. And in race 3, we have ourselves a really good race here. It's going to be a maiden special weight race. And it's going to be a mile on the turf as well. So we're going to go ahead and go with the horse by the name of Slew South. And Slew South is actually related to a Fleet Alex. This is a son of a Fleet Alex as well. So Slew South looks to be a horse that can loom the danger today, and that's why I'm going to go ahead and take this horse to get us some money today, man. I think that this horse is probably our best value of the day today, and this horse is going to be trained by Neil French and ridden by Flavian Pratt. So everything looks pretty good to me, and this is a Fleet Alex grandbaby, to be exact. The horse comes out of a Fleet Slew and Southern Image. So this horse right here looking pretty good. 5-year-old mare as well. So we'll see how it goes. Maiden special weight for this older horse, and I like older horses in the spots like this. And let's see how it shakes out. And then the bottom out favorite is going to be a horse by the name of Rose's Crystal. This horse is going to be trained by by a very good trainer, Carly Gaines, and also going to be ridden by Juan Hernandez here as well. So this horse is looking pretty good. Best in class. Finished third last time out over at Del Mar. So the horse is looking to get back. The horse was the favorite in that race as well, too. And last time the horse ran at Santa Anita, lost by a neck on October 16, 2020 for that meet. And that was another maiden special weight. So this horse has been at the level pretty much its whole time running. And looks like that they're trying to cash in finally today. But I expect Rose's Crystal to be a big favorite coming into this race today, but I think Slew South is going to be able to take the money. So pretty much we have Rose's Crystal here, but we have Starship Sky. I think Starship Sky is going to be a pretty good horse, and I actually have that horse in the second slot when it comes to the top horses here as well. And then this is kind of a hunch play right here. We're going to go with a horse by the name of Win Like Coach P. Win Like Coach P gives us some dollars underneath, so if we can go ahead and hit that superfecta, trifecta, exacta, and that horse comes in second, third, or fourth in that spot, I think this horse can be very helpful. And this horse is going to be trained by Mark Blatt and ridden by Gio Franco. So pretty much there it is. That's race 3 for you. And when we get back, we're going to go through races 4 through 7.
Good News Only Racing Club, led by the legendary Doug O'Neill, the trainer of 2 Kentucky Derby winners, and I'll have another in Nyquist. Also trained 2-time Breeders' Cup champ Golden Sense, who are just a part of a long list of thoroughbred champions trained by Doug O'Neill. The Good News Only Racing Club has a young core of horses to look out for in Dennis's Celery, Irish Heatwave, and Notre Dame, just to name a few. Win the day every day with the Good News Only Racing Club, a proud sponsor of the NFL Bet Exchange.
All right, we are back with Horsing Around, and let's go ahead and get through races 4 through 7. We got 2 stakes races today, too, that we're going to talk about later on in the show. So that's why I'm going through these next 4 races right now, because we're going to save the best for last. And so pretty much in race 4 today, we have ourselves a 13 horse field, but expect scratches. I think we're going to have 2 or 3 horses scratching out of this one. So it's probably going to wind up being a 10 horse field. So where I'm going with this one, I'm going with another shot here. I'm going to go with the horse that I know it's kind of surprising that I'm going to go with this horse, but it's a horse by the name of Flashy Pass. Flashy Pass has had 2 races over at Los Salamitos, and it hasn't been much, okay? It hasn't been, the horse looks really green, but the horse did finish 4th last time out. So to me, that means the horse is coming along, and this horse ran 9 days after it made its debut as well, too. So they're rolling back the horse around now after about 2 weeks. So the horse has been a little rested, but I think that this horse they just wanted to get a few races in with the horse, so it's almost like practice over at Los Alamitos. I think that Steve Maietti is gearing up to have this horse run huge today. Ruben Fuentes is going to be riding this horse as well, too, today. And pretty much I'm going to go ahead and throw Flashy Pass on top as our key horse, and this horse is a 12-1 morning line. When we look at the favorite here, it's going to be a horse by the name of Wicks and Chappies. John Sadler is training this horse, and Abel Cedillo will be riding the horse today. And this horse is a pretty good horse, Wicks and Chappies. Wicks and Chappies finished 3rd last time out at Los Alamitos, and lost by a length at Santa Anita on October 10th as well, too. So pretty much this horse is coming in here as the big favorite, and I think with the way that the barn is going right now as well, too, everything should work out very well, but I still think that this is a wide open race, and that's why I'm going ahead and taking Flashy Pass, the long shot here, because let's make some money. It's race 4, and usually race 4 is a shake 'em up race as well too, because we're about to get to the we're about to near the end of the pick 5, and usually race 5 is going to be a formful race or a middle price or something of that winning. From what I've seen, like on majority of the time, but anything can happen in the first 5 races at Santa Anita. So we have ourselves number 3 as well too, Jan Can. This horse is going to be 7-2, trained by Mike Pipey, and is going to be ridden by Juan Hernandez as well too. And remember, this is 6 furlongs on the dirt, so this is a sprint. And then we're going to also throw in a horse by the name of Sweet Sunny. Sweet Sunny is going to be the 12th horse here. It's going to be ridden by Jessica Pfeiffer and trained by Brian Cornier. So this horse looks like it could be a possible big favorite at the gate as well too. The second favorite at the gate, but the horse is coming from the outside post. And I feel like my 11 is going to be just a little bit better today. And that's why I'm going ahead and taking Flashy Pass as our key horse today. And Sweet Sunny will be a part of the group as well, too. So hopefully we can get home a nice little superfecta with this group as well, too. There's a lot of value here in this bunch. So there it is. That's race 4 for you. So we move on, and let's go ahead and talk about race 5. In race 5, we have ourselves a really good one here. We got a horse by the name of Listen to Blue. Listen to Blue is going to be ridden by Gio Franco and trained by James Cassidy, and this is going to be a really good spot for us. Last time out, the horse did finish 4th over at Del Mar, and last time at Santa Anita in October, the horse finished 6th. But this was in a different day, different race. It was at 8 furlongs as well, too, and it was a claiming race as well. But the horse is stepping down a little bit in class today in this spot because about $3,000 less. But I think with the horse taking a little bit of a break, the horse took all of December off. Last time it's ran was on November 27th. I think Listen to Blue looms a big danger here, and I don't want to miss out on this. This horse is 6-1 as well too. So let's see how it goes. But Listen to Blue. Let's see. Hopefully we can go ahead and get ourselves a nice big number here, and let's see how it shakes out. And then our next horse up is going to be a horse by the name of Satura. Satura is going to be the 1 horse today as well too. Satura is the favorite, 2-1 morning line. Joel Rosario will be riding the horse. Richie Baltus is the trainer for the horse. The horse finished 5th last time out at Del Mar and finished 6th last time at Santa Anita when it ran in October. So the horse really hasn't ran very well since August, and the horse wound up finishing 2nd and losing by a head in that race as well too. So pretty much it is what it is at the end of the day. I think that this is a horse that's going to be overbet because jockey and trainer, and it does line up for the horse to win in this race because this is kind of a salty field, but still, that's why I'm going with Listen to Blue here because I feel like a middle price will get this race in hand. And then we also have Invincibella. Invincibella is going to be trained by Peter Miller, who's red hot right now, and Ruben Fuentes is riding this horse as well too. So Invincibella, last time out, finished 3rd over at Los Alamitos, finished 2nd over at Del Mar as well too back in November. So this horse is coming along pretty good as well too. So this horse looms a big danger as well to getting their photo taken as well. So we will wrap it up with a horse by the name of Star of Africa. Patty Gallagher is going to be the trainer of this horse, and Umberto Rispoli is going to be riding this horse today. And last time Star of Africa was out, horse finished 7th out of 8 horses, losing by 2.5 lengths though as well too in that race. This was a race that was on the turf, a mile long. Last time the horse was at Santa Anita in the same condition, finished 7th out of 8th. So this horse has had its better days up at Golden Gate. That was the last time the horse won, which was back on August 8th, 2020. But still, this horse has a really good trainer, and you can't ever deny Rispoli when it comes to the turf. He's going to figure out somehow, some way to get into the money. So there it is. We're going to go ahead and take the number 2 here as our last horse in the top horses, but our key horse here is going to be Listen to Blue. All right, so we move on, and we have ourselves race 6 now. And in race 6, we have it's 14 runners, but once again, be prepared for horses to scratch out of this race as well too. We already have the one horse that scratched out, Gabby Hayes, so expect more. But this is a group that is maiden claiming, so this is a wide open race, and this does kick off the second half of the card as well too. This is where you get the late pick 5, but we don't have a late pick 5. We only have. I'm doing the late pick 4. So pretty much what we're going to do here is we're going to take the horse by the name of The Loot Is Mine. I'm telling you, this horse is giving out so many great names, like Give Me the Loot. I loved when Trevor used to call that horse's name out. And so pretty much it's fun to see The Loot Is Mine. So The Loot Is Mine. The horse is this horse is pretty good. The horse is finished third last time out at Los Alamitos. Same group, $42,000 maiden special weight for that as well too. So the horse has started 3 times. It looks like it's gotten better. First time out, finished 5th, then finished 4th, now 3rd. I feel like today this horse should be able to beat this field. The Loot Is Mine, trained by Peter Miller, and is going to be ridden by Flavian Pratt. And these guys have been like Phil Jackson and Michael Jordan as of late. So hopefully they can go ahead and get us a good one home. So there it is. There it is. All right. So we move on, and we have ourselves a really good horse here in Rest Easy 2-4. Rest Easy 2-4 is going to be the 10 horse today. And pretty much this horse is going to be coming into the race, second to start, finished second last time out at Los Alamitos, and finished second over at Golden Gate as well too. So this horse has had a little bit of the second itis here. So pretty much the horse has been in the top 3, doesn't know anything else but to be right there at the front and give itself a shot at the winning the race. So Rest Easy 2-4, the 10 horse, 4-1 right now on the morning line, is one of our top horses as well too. And now we move on to another really good horse, Brandon Nex. And Brandon Nex is the 2 horse here. And Brandon Nex is going to be trained by Andy Mathis and ridden by Umberto Rispoli. And so this horse right here, you already know, is coming from up north. Horse finished second on debut, and the horse finished second at Los Alamitos back on December 17th as well. So I think that this will work out in the sense to where this horse will be in the money as well too. So this is a very good race in my opinion, and we will go ahead and add another really good horse here as well, who's actually a first timer by the name of Funkenstein. And Funkenstein kind of was a hunch play for me as well too. So whoever named this horse must be a big George Clinton fan. So Funkenstein, we're going to go ahead and take this horse. This is a Smiling Tiger gelding as well too. So pretty much we're going to see how it goes. Half to Detmonger, who won on debut as well. So that's something that you can look at, and this horse can be a player. So that's why I'm putting Funkenstein in here, 15-1. Hopefully we get this horse to maybe finish second so we can get ourselves a fatty exacta. All right, so we move on to race 7. And in race 7, we have ourselves a really good group here with the maiden special weights. This is going to be a 10-horse field as well. We're going to go ahead and take a horse by the name of Enough Nonsense. This horse is going to be trained by Doug O'Neill and ridden by Mario Gutierrez. Enough Nonsense is at 3 starts. The horse did very well at Del Mar on its West Coast debut, but the other 2 efforts have been kind of But you know what, though? I know that Doug has prepared this horse to run very well at Santa Anita, so that's why I'm going ahead and taking it. It has a good pilot with Mario Gutierrez riding the horse today as well, too. So I'm taking Enough Nonsense today, and that horse is going to be 4-1 on the morning line as well. And then we're going to throw in Earl's Rock. Earl's Rock is going to be 5-2 morning line, the favorite for this race as well. This horse is going to be trained by Phil D'Amato and ridden by Flavian Pratt. So we're going to see how it goes. It's an Irish import. So we'll see how it goes, and hopefully we can get ourselves a very good outcome for this one. So there it is once again. As well too. Norpo is a very good horse. Norpo is going to be 7-2, and Norpo is going to be This is gonna be really really tough here. That's why when you guys see how I did this group here in the pick four, you guys will understand this is toughy. But North Pole, I do like this horse a lot. This horse is going to be trained by Simon Callahan and ridden by Joel Rosario. So you like the combination. This looks like it could be some good money. I think this horse could probably go to 4-1 or higher if the bets kind of go a little crazy on Earl's Rock and Enough Nonsense. So we go ahead and we end our group with Achilles. Achilles is actually a first timer as well too. This horse is going to be trained by John Sadler, ridden by Tyler Bays. This horse does have a whole lot of class to it. A Super Saber coat out of Dazzle and a half brother to Allure Fortune. So this horse could be a really really good play for you today. The horse is 15-1, but we all know that horse is going to be bet down to at least 8 to 7-1 because if you look at the form, this horse has all the makings of being a really big prime horse today. Okay, so there it is for race 7 today, and when we get back, we'll go ahead and we'll break down the final 3 races of the day, and then we'll go ahead and talk about the late pick 4 races 7 through 10, and the early pick 5 races 1 through 5. Okay, so you guys stay tuned. This is Horsin' Around.
Good News Only Racing Club, led by the legendary Doug O'Neill, the trainer of 2 Kentucky Derby winners and I'll Have Another and Nyquist. Also trained 2-time Breeders' Cup champ Golden Sense, who are just a part of a long list of thoroughbred champions trained by Doug O'Neill. The Good News Only Racing Club has a young core of horses to look out for in Dennis's Celery, Irish Heatwave, and Notre Dame, just to name a few. Win the day every day with the Good News Only Racing Club, a proud sponsor of the NFL Bet Exchange.
All right, you know it's Saturday afternoon at Santa Anita, so you can't have a Saturday afternoon without a stakes race, and we get 2 of them today, and they're both in the within the last 3 races of the day, and they're back to back. You gotta love them when they're back to back, because then you could probably put together that nice daily double, and try to get you some money. And I'm not talking about a $2 daily double. I'm talking about $20 or better. All right, so here we are, and I feel like this is going to be our best bet today. Our best, I think this horse is going to be just levels ahead of the field. This horse ran so well in the Santa Maria back in the summer, last year, and the horse wound up being really, really good in that race. The horse wound up. This was on May 31st, 2020. Let's go ahead and look at the clip real quick, and as you guys can see, Fighting Mad goes ahead and hits the front easily and just pretty much holds off the second favorite in the race, which is going to be Hard Not to Love. And really, it was a really good race that day, but Fighting Mad was just too much for that field. And literally, this is the same type of field the horse went against at the Santa Maria, and the horse did win back-to-back stakes races. May winning the Santa Maria, and then was also able to win a stakes over at Del Mar as well too. So pretty much Fighting Mad is a really good horse, as you guys can see in the clip. And I really do think that we're in a very, very good spot today with Fighting Mad. So Fighting Mad is going to be our key horse here, and we're going to go ahead and throw in Hard Not to Love. I'm about to be real formful here. That horse is a 2-1 here, and pretty much this is a horse for courses trained by John Charisse, and is going to be ridden by Ricardo Gonzalez. And also Fighting Mad, you guys got to know the new really good combination of Abel Cedillo and Bob Baffert. That's another big reason why I think that this is going to be a big bet for me today as well too, and it's going to be a big bet because the horse will probably be going off at 3-2, 4-5, something of that number right there. And then we're going to throw in a horse by the name of Message. You know you can't ever leave out the second Baffert horse, because this could be a possible Baffert exact, and this horse is going to be ridden by Flavian Pratt. So maybe Bob might think a little bit more about this horse, but the odds makers are saying that the horse isn't going to be good enough to beat Fighting Mad. But you know that these horses train with each other in the morning as well too on some occasions. So that's why Message looms a big danger here as well too, but we'll see how it goes. And then I'm going to go ahead and take the horse that looks to be the big shot on the board is going to be a horse by the name of Never Be Enough. Manuel Badia is the trainer for this horse, and TJ Ferrer is going to be valeting the horse. So pretty much we're going to go ahead and take this group right here, and I feel like we can get ourselves a really good money out of this one. So there it is. This is going to be the La Cunada Stakes, and this is going to be a hell of a race. It's going to be a mile and a half on the turf, and no, I'm sorry. It's going to be a mile and a half on the dirt, $200,000 purse as well. 7 runners in the field, and let's see how it goes. It's always these are always some of the most exciting races of the day, especially for the dollar amount. The bigger the dollars, the bigger the stakes, baby. So there it is. That's the La Cunada Stakes for you, and we move forward to the La Cienagas Stakes. And in the La Cienagas Stakes, this is another 7-horse field, but this will be on the turf this time, and this is seen as a sprint. It's a 6 furlong, and what we're going to do here is this horse right here has been absolutely amazing, and I'm going to go ahead and take Jolie Olympica today. Jolie Olympica should be lights out in this field. I feel really good about this horse. This horse is trained by Richard Mandela and is going to be ridden by Mike Smith. So when you see this combination on a horse that's going to be the favorite, you always tell yourself that this horse should win by a few lengths because that's how they're setting it up to be, and that's how I'm feeling in this spot as well too. So Jolie Olympica, let's go ahead and look at this clip real quick and see how good this horse is, raking and everything like that, and making sure that it takes care of his business and can go ahead and just get it home. And this horse is win against a few of these horses in the field in other stakes races as well too. So they know this horse very well. And then as you guys can see here in the Monrovia Stakes, the horse was lights out. So there it is. I think that this is going to be a very good day for us today when it comes to this race right here. Because this horse right here, Jolie Olympica, is something special. Yes, I know the horse finished second, but that was at the Breeders' Cup as well, too. So, well, actually, no, it wasn't at the Breeders' Cup. It was actually another stakes race that they had over at Keeneland in July. So, pretty much, last time the horse was at Santa Anita, Monrovia Stakes, the horse won, and won for fun in a sense as well, too. So, there it is. Jolie Olympica is going to be our horse here, and I know it's the bottom out favorite, but it is what it is. Let's go ahead and chase the money the right way. And then we got Alexandra. Alexandra is another good horse, probably the best in class. The horse did run in the Breeders' Cup, finishing 9th in the turf sprint. And then the horse last time it did win was a stakes race over at Belmont as well too. So pretty much this horse is good for the condition, and that's why the horse is here. So this is going to be a really good race. You got Neil Drysdale training the horse and Joel Rosario piloting the horse. So we'll see how it goes, and we'll just go from there. Then we got a horse by the name of Superstition. Superstition's 5-2 right now on the morning line. Is going to be ridden by Umberto Rispoli and trained by Simon Callahan. This is another good combination that has the possibility of being the money horse here in between these two big favorites with Alexandra and with Jolie Olympica. So Lighthouse is the horse that could muck up everything. So pretty much Lighthouse, good horse. And did win over at Kentucky Downs as well too. $400,000 stakes race. So, you know, they have to take this horse seriously. That was an 11-horse field as well too. So we'll see how it goes. But this is going to be a fun day on the turf. And Lighthouse, I have that horse in the 3rd spot. And then we're going to go ahead and take a horse by the name of Superstition. And Superstition won last time out at Del Mar. Actually won back-to-back at Del Mar November 14th and November 29th. This horse is coming back after 6 weeks, and the horse just has a lot of heart. You know what I mean? The horse is just, you know, the horse don't know no better. He just likes to go out there and run his best and try to win. That's it. The horse has either been first or second in his last 4 appearances, finished second twice at Santa Anita back in September and October. So this horse knows where it's at, like Santa Anita as well too. It could be another one of the money horses here that goes ahead and steals the check from our two big favorites. So Superstitions in this group as well too, and that is race 9 today, the Cienagas Stakes. Let's see how it shakes out. Hopefully we go ahead and get a monster exotic here as well too. And then we move on to the nightcap. Get your champagne ready, get all that stuff ready. It's going to be a good night tonight, and we're going to go ahead and take a horse by the name of Dapper. Dapper is going to be trained by Gary Studi, and is going to be ridden by S1 Flores. S1 Flores is, to me, when he hooks up with Gary Studi, they always figure out a way to shock the system and get themselves a good win with this horse. But Dapper did not run well last time out at Del Mar on the 27th. This horse is wheeling back around. This is a claiming race as well, too. The horse was in an allowance race last time, so the horse is dropping down big in class today, and the horse had been running in a better class. Literally, the last 3 races was in a stakes race for $100,000, another stakes race for $200,000 at Santa Anita, finished 4th, then finished 6th in the optional claimer over at Santa Anita in February of last year. Comes back around after being off for a year. Just needed a race. Lost by 14 lengths last time out. But they're bringing the horse back after 13 days. And the horse put in a good work the other day as well, too. So I'm marking that down, and I'm going to go ahead and gamble a little bit here. And let's go ahead and see if Dapper's going to be up to it and being Dapper. All right, so there it is, number 9, 12-1 morning line on Dapper. That's going to be our key horse there. And then the big favorite here is going to be Great Power, trained by Saldana Reed, and we're going to be ridden by Juan Hernandez. Now, this horse did finish second last time out at Del Mar. The horse has been on a rest since then. That was about 6 weeks ago, so now the horse is back, trying to go ahead and right that wrong that happened over at Del Mar. So pretty much Great Power looks to be the outright favorite here, and deservingly so, because Saldana Saldana is such a good horse, man, and a horse person. Pretty much, I think it's a woman. So, pretty much, that horse right there does loom the big danger here. That has all right to be the favorite, and we'll see how it goes. Great Power, the 4-horse here, ridden by Juan Hernandez, is going to be trained by Saldana Reed. All right, so we move forward, and we have a horse by the name of Ecologist. Ecologist is going to be the 2-horse here. Ecologist is going to be trained by James Cassidy. Is going to be written by Gio Franco. And what's going to happen here is that I think that we're going to get ourselves a very, very wide open race here at the end of the night. But this horse is good for the exotic. Hopefully can get third for us today and get us a nice little trifecta here. So we'll see how it goes. 12-1 on the morning line. Last time the horse ran was over at Del Mar. Lost by 5 lengths, finished 4th. This was in November, so this horse has been off for 6 weeks as well, too. And usually this horse does a lot of its running up at Golden Gate. Golden Gate won't be open until next week. So pretty much that's why we got a lot of Golden Gate horses here today as well. So, you know, that just makes it that much better and makes it that much more competitive as well, too. All right, so we got the 1 horse here, Defense Wins. Defense Wins is going to be trained by Ryan Hansen. And then we're going to have Emily Ellingwood again. And she's going to be taking the reins with this horse. This horse, last time it ran was 14 days ago at Santa Anita on opening day. Horse wound up finishing 5th that day as well, too, and was the big favorite that day. So these horses, when they come back around, they are dangerous. But I think that this horse will be in the money somewhat. That's why I have the horse here with our top horses here in the Super High 5 as well, too. So there it is. Defense Wins, the 1 horse. And then last but not least, the horse that makes it into the 5th slot is going to be a horse by the name of Bob Sniper, another somewhat long shot. This horse is going to be 15-1, trained by Howard Zucker. It's going to be ridden by Tyler Bays. Last time out, the horse did finish second over at Los Alamitos, and actually finished second back-to-back, and then finished 4th at Santa Anita last time it ran there on June 5th in a claiming race. So, and that was for $15,000. So the horse is bumping up a bit in class here. because this is a $22,000 claimer. Actually, 12.5 claimer. I'm sorry, 12.5 claimer here. And so pretty much there it is with this. So we're gonna throw in Bob Sniper and hope Bob Sniper finds its way into the group and we get ourselves a Monster Super High Five, which you can go ahead and box for $60. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into our early pick four. Our early pick five. I'm so sorry. The early pick five. We're gonna go 5 deep here. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Those are the best 5 horses in the race. This is a deep field, so I had to spread it out a little bit here. So that's why we're going 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. And then in leg 2, I'm taking the 3, 4, 6. I feel like those 3 are the best 3 horses in the race, and one of them should win. And then we got the 6 and the 7. I think that this could be a match race when we get to the stretch, and either or will come in handy. 6 and 7, so we're going 2 deep there. We go 3 deep in leg 4 with the 3, 7, and the 11. I think that this should be a good group as well too. And once again, just like my analogy with leg 2, this is a group. Looks like they are the best 3 horses in the race, and they should take control, win this race, and go from there. And then we have leg 5, where I'm rocking with the 1 and the 5 here. I think that these 2 horses are the best in the field, and Zuchar is really like levels ahead of everybody. But I think with my horse here, Listen to Blue, we give ourselves a chance to get a big pick 5 cash if we're able to line up all 5 of them. So you have to go ahead and, for all my people that, kind of trying to figure out what horse racing is about, if you bet this pick 5, it's a $90 investment. If it hits, it should be a nice little outcome to it. But we have to line up those 5 horses with those numbers in a row as well too. So it's a little bit like the lottery, but much better odds. Okay. So we move on, and we have the late pick 4, which is races 7 through 10. In leg 1, we're going to just be very simple here. We're going to go ahead and all bet this group right here, and we'll just go from there. And then also in leg 2, we're going to single the 3, because as I said before, love the 3 horse Fighting Mad. I think Fighting Mad is going to be an absolute terror today, so that's why I'm going ahead and marking that horse down as our key horse and as our single here late in the late pick 4. And then I'm going to go ahead and go 3 deep in the La Cienagas. I'm going to go ahead and go with the group that I told you guys about. I'm going to have the 4, 6, and 7. So those 3 horses do loom the danger. Hopefully Superstition doesn't come through and mess it up for us. So we'll see how it goes. But I love the way this group looks, and we're going to we'll try to get our best out of it. So pretty much there it is, though, that we're 3 deep there. And then at the end of the night, to end it all, we got 2 deep here with the 4 and the 9. So we're going to go with Great Power and Dapper to end the night, because I feel like those are the best 2 horses in that group right there. And whoever, pretty much hopefully they can be at each other's throat on the stretch run, so we can have some excitement there, and we get Dapper home so we can cash out maybe a 5-figure pick 4. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, because we're going to get into a little bit of trouble there with races 8 and 9, because they're going to eat, because it's probably going to be a favorite winning those 2 races, so they're going to be eating up a lot of the pot of the pick 4. So we really do need a big number in leg 1, and we need 9 in leg 4 to really get a nice ticket. And this is a $30 investment, so we didn't want to overspend and come back and make only like $22 on it and lose $8. So there it is. That is the early pick 5 and the late pick 4. And once again, the early pick 5 is races 1 through 5, and the late pick 4 is races 7 through 10. Okay, so we'll be back tomorrow for the final day of this week's meet, and I can't wait. This is going to be this has already been an exciting weekend. We made some good money yesterday. Hopefully we make some good money today. And this is Horsing Around, and this is the race card for the Great Race Place, Santa Anita. And make sure to tune in tomorrow to Horsing Around, brought to you by Good News Only Racing Club.
Do you want to, because we're with our radio partner on the other side, do you just want to meet us over there?
When's the day that you shut it down?
After we're done here, we'll just
Go over there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your car in my hand.
Okay, it's you need the radio spot, WF.
From the East and the West, you've heard others, but now you've tuned into the best. This is a PrimeWave Media production.